Italian. Thank you. And if you don't know Italians, lot of hugging. We kiss each other goodbye, all that stuff. And my girlfriend, who's not Italian at all, she just met my family for the first time. And when she saw my dad and I kissed, she was just like, ew. Do you kiss your dad in public? And I was like, yeah, you know what'd be weird? If I only kissed him in private. I was like, hey, Pops, let's get out of here for a family goodbye. I'm just kidding, I don't have a girlfriend. I should warn you guys up top, I went to college for musical theater. Thank you. It means I was going to show business as a triple threat. Threat number 1, I can act. Threat number 2, I can sing. Thank you. And threats number 3, I'm annoying. I had a good year though. I made my TV debut this year on Law & Order SVU. Thank you. Before I get too excited, I played Ice-T's waiter. So to prepare for the role, I actually became a waiter for 12 years. My mom told me once, she was like, Gianmarco, that's my name, she was like, Gianmarco, you're an actor. Why don't you act like you're not depressed? And so I said, Mom, you're a yoga teacher. Why don't you go fuck yourself? That's a joke. That's a joke. I love my mom. I call her every time I forget the HBO password. Honestly, these days I make most of my money modeling for stock photos. So like, you know when you buy a picture frame, there's a picture already in it? And it pays well. I did one last year. I got $500. They just dressed me up in a suit and took like generic pictures of me, just like pointing, shrugging, picking up boxes. It was a good gig. But a lot of my friends have been texting me that they've seen my stock photos in their new office seminars on sexual harassment. So now I'm saying things like, hey baby, want equal pay? Earn it! My dad got in trouble for sexual harassment at work, and it was really hard on the family because, you know, he works from home. My parents are divorced. My parents got divorced when I was 7 days old. So, like most kids, my first word was mama, but my next 5 were told me to tell you. And when I was old enough to talk, a judge told me I could decide where I wanted to live permanently. So I moved in with the judge. Because going back and forth is very hard. Because when your parents are divorced, there's always the one parent that's kind of strict, and then there's the dad. And like, my dad spoiled me every day. Like for example, when my mom got me a stepdad, my dad went out and got me 4 stepmoms. Married 5 times. I don't know if you've ever been to someone's 5th wedding. No one takes it seriously. Everyone's in Crocs. It's BYOB. And by the 4th stepmom, I was just like, I'd learn your name, sweetheart, but you'll be gone by Christmas. And that was a lollipop, because I was 6. I'm sorry to yell. I'm what's known as an extroverted introvert. Do you know what that is? It basically means when I'm talking, I'm very extroverted, but if you're talking, I'd rather be alone. A little more about me. I went skydiving this year. And it was cool, but when I was going up in the plane, the guy I was strapped to with the parachute, he found out I do this. And he was like, oh, I've always wanted to do stand-up comedy. And I was like, you would be so good. I was being nice, because he had the parachute. And then as we went up, I got to get to know him better. I was like, hey man, you married? He was like, nah. I was like, oh, do you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend? He was like, nah. I was like, oh. Do you have any pets? And he was like, no. If I disappeared, I don't think anyone would notice. Time to jump! Boom! I'm falling through the sky, strapped to a suicidal skydiver. And when he pulled the parachute, I was like, dude, what the fuck was that? And he was like, it's stand-up comedy! I needed this so bad. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely, I always pick the middle urinal. Do you know what I mean, guys? Sometimes I think I just need to start wearing Axe again. Axe body spray. I know most guys stopped using it, but like back in middle school, high school, every boy's locker room was like an Axe gas chamber. Because those commercials were so enticing. Do you remember the old Axe body spray commercials? It'd just be like some nerdy kid walking around school. No one gives a fuck about this kid. Until he goes to his locker. And he sprays on some Axe. And then like a dozen women appeared out of nowhere and just raped him, I think. They never showed that part. But I'm pretty sure they were gang raping him at school. That's why they never made Axe for women. It would have to double as pepper spray, you understand? You can't sell women's beauty products that way. You can't be like, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Either way, run, bitch, run! Because the goals are very different. With men's beauty commercials, it's just like, how do we get women to want to fuck you? Women already know men want to fuck them. So it's like, how do we get you to want to fuck yourself? That's why you guys have those old Herbal Essence commercials. Do you remember those? Where she puts on the shampoo that like has the fastest orgasm in the history of women. And like that's a perfect example of like, you could never sell anything with a man's orgasm. Right? I'm just saying, like, you do not want to imagine my Herbal Essence commercial. Because I'm going to show you. So, you know, I'm in the shower, I put on the shampoo, don't move. Don't fuck
Presents.